Okay, so this is the final frame. This is my first time, by the way, doing this, so first video. This is the final frame right here, what you're looking at. And all you're seeing is my hands. See? This is my tablet, this is my keyboard, this is my MacBook Pro. But you're not actually seeing the screen from this one, you're actually seeing the screen over here. It's too big. Anyways, this is my first one, and this is the final frame that I'm animating for this sequence. And see if when I toggle the fly head, the head, whatever we call it, so you can see the sequence. It's almost done, right? It's an old guy. He's about to take a bite into like this this paper, this check, you know, whatever. And here's the final frame. He just takes a bite right into it. The check's not there. I'm gonna composite it later. Anyways, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lower the opacity on this frame, which is this. So we got the final frame, and it's opaque, 53%, right? So if you go like this, see, bam. And then you see the previous frame, which is bam, right? Bam, bam. So right now it's 0% opacity, and you can kind of see it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the shadows first, and then he's got age spots right there, and he's also got the shine, which is this right here, the shining, the glare, whatever you call it. You got it up there, and you got it on his hair. So now we're gonna do that by putting it onto the next frame, which is this, right? Doesn't have it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to opaque it a little bit, just enough to where you can see the shadow on the old one. See, you can kind of see it, right? Alright, so now we're going to take our pen tool, which is P, or this one right here, right? We're going to start drawing it. We're going to start drawing the shadow. So you see the reference point, the hair, from the old frame to the new frame. So it's kind of moving in this way. It's kind of moving in this way. And the shadow should be moving too. So he's going to go over there, over here. See? Like that. Alright? Like that. That's his temple. Now we're going to go to the eyebrow. Bam, bam, bam. See that? Cool, huh? Crazy. Crazy. Alright, so we're going in there. I'm going to go up here. It's supposed to do that. So, great. Cat just got on the table. And then, there you go. Now it's going to follow these little wrinkles. Right? You don't want to follow it like, you know, like the old frame. Kind of move it around a little bit. You know. Again, there it is. It moved. It moved the eyebrow moved down from there. This is the old frame to here. So you just kind of follow it, you know, like that. Make up your own thing. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, again, this is, you know, it's all time consumption and stuff. So you gotta be fast. You gotta be quick, like Neo. You know, this is the Matrix. So here's the temple. Let's see how it moved from there to there, from the previous frame. So you're doing the shadow here, and then bam. So now it's outside the body, or the head, whatever you call it. Take it here, over here. Now you follow the ear lobe thingy, whatever you call it. Put shadow here, there. So you can still kind of see the shadow. And there's the old shadow. And then the new frame is so opaque you can't see it. So it's darkening it up a little bit. So now we've got his cheekbone right there, and it's connecting to the cheek wrinkle, which is this thing. So now we're going to put a little shadow here, and there's the old shadow. We put a little shadow there, and then connect it to here, and that's where it ends. See that? And it goes in there. Give the cheekbone some shadow. Give it some, you know, some high cheekbone look, because that's like the Hollywood thing. You know, everybody likes it when they have high cheekbones, like Jennifer Lawrence and Johnny Depp. Anyway, so now here's his. We're going up to his eyes. He's got, you know, what do you call his name? pockets, eye bags, not pockets. Alright, getting old here, so I'm starting to forget names. Anyways, so going into the eye balls, and then there's a little bit of a shadow there. You don't want to shadow up the eye a little bit. You don't want to make them look too mysterious. And then the eye bag here. See how the old shadow's right there? You don't want to go over it like exactly because it's supposed to be moving, right? So see this is the old one, the old frame, and then there's new. So it's moving forward. It's moving forward. Can you see my hand? It's moving forward like this.
Okay, so it's supposed to be moving forward, so this guy should be over here. And over here. And over there. And over there. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so now we're at the left eye. This is not one path actually. It's kind of like one of those Tarantino movies where it's just one shot, Alright. So now, going to the left eye here, this is the old eye. You can see it, the new eye's right here. And I'm just gonna kind of follow the eyebrow here. And back over here, so you can see the old eye. The shadow goes right here, and right there. So it goes, we're gonna do the same thing over here. There. And shadow right there. And back to the cheekbone. Cheeking. Giving that old meth head sucking look, Because meth heads are cool. Anyways, over here.
So the action of it is him biting down. He's biting down actually, right? So there, that completes our path for the shadow. So now unopaque his dumbass and then just make it 100%. So now we're gonna go to our path window, select it. See now it's in the marquee form, right? And then I have it programmed already to where I can just hit this button and then F2 and then bam. This is the exposure action where I have it at a certain at a certain setting. Rather than having to like do this each time, you can just you can put it in your actions folder, which is this. Let's see, exposure F2, and then I have it set at 62. Anyways, cancel that. So now let's go back and toggle the fly head a little bit to see how the shadow looks. See, it looks good, right? Yeah. Bah, bah. So the whole sequence is him doing this. Bah, gah. Good. So he's biting down. That's what he's doing. So we have some shadows on the beard too, on the goatee. Let's put some shadows on the new goatee. So if you can see, there's a little bit of a shadow here. Let's do that. That's the old shadow. So okay, so the old shadow. It's starting to confuse me. Like, which one is it, right? So you do this. Okay, there's the new shot. There's the new frame, old frame, new frame, old frame, new frame. Activate. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go down in here, right? And there's another shadow right here. So we bring this down up this way, right? Okay, like that, like that. Alright, doesn't have to be perfect. You can just do it as fast as you can because time is money. And I ain't got no money. And I ain't got no time. So, go back to paths, marquee it. See? I said marquee it like that, and then shadow or exposure. Even if it's opaque like that, it still do the same effect. So now you can bump up the opacity on it. See, there it is now. You toggle. See. Now we got these shines right here, right? Whatever. I'm gonna take my pen because it's easier for me to do it when it's small like this. I can actually use this tool right here. Do that, right? That's the old one. The new frame. We got a couple shines in here. We got one on the ear. So there's the old shine. This is the new frame. So you just put it over like that. Here's the nose. The nose. And you can't see it really. So there's the new frame. So it kind of goes down. So like dramatically, it takes a bite out of it, right? or he takes a bite, like a dramatic bite. And nothing here. Anyways, I have it programmed at F3. Bam. See now, there it is. But now we got the age spots. We're gonna do the age spots. So he bites down, his face actually compresses. This is the challenging part as the age spots, which is these things, you know. I had to animate each one of them peppers. See, bam, see that? Crack, crack. So what you do is, just do that. You just do this. Alright, you take each one. Just kind of do this, you know? Now mind you, this is the old frame. The previous frame. So you gotta activate the new frame to see that all those dots are all inside the head. Which is that. See, now you can see that they're all inside the head, right? Okay, so it moves. Same thing with these guys too. You just hold down your shift key. Do that. Do that. Okay, the nose, I don't know what happens to the nose. Okay, so that moves forward too. The mouth is going to be different because, okay, it does the same thing too, so it moves down too. Same thing with this. So we got 3 more. Alright, I'm good. So this guy moves a lot. And there you have it. There you go. Now you just get your bucket tool. And then, you know, the color picker. Pick that color. Go activate your layer, your final frame. And then, okay, there. Now there it is. Now it's on your final frame. And there you have it. That's it.